the size of the Taiwan island is the same size as Vancouver Island in Canada. Or, for example, you could take all of Taiwan and fit it into any one of the 3 Great Lakes. It's I think, about 350 kilometers long and only 175 kilometers wide. 175 kilometers wide. Here we go. This is a scooter tunnel, a motorcycle tunnel. Especially useful in scaring the shit out of the locals by revving it up. Oh, listen to that bass. Can you hear that? And I'm at idle. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't really want to scare anyone. There's actually a separate place for people on bicycles, but I guess they don't know that. You know, a bit of power works great defensively. You can like just shoot through areas that get risky. People don't realize that a quicker bike is often a safer bike, you know. Scooters in a lot of ways are dangerous. Look at her. She just flies onto the road, and she doesn't even look for a second. This is very, 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 very common in Taiwan. People will come out of side streets and merge with the main road, and they will not look. They won't even glance. They will not even slow down. They will just come flying out of a side street. There we go. There's a woman doing it right there. They'll come flying out of a side street, make a turn, without even glancing to see if a car is coming in that lane. The reasoning is that if they're coming out of a side street, they're not coming that fast, and if you're moving on the main road, you should be able to see them, and you should be able to move over. And I guess the reasoning usually holds true, because not everyone dies, right? Okay, this is actually a main road. This is the number 1. It goes from the northern tip of the island to the southern tip. So let's pull onto this and see how bad the traffic is. Yeah, it's not going to get too interesting here. There we go. Going to oncoming lane. There we go. Hit the scooter with the baby on it, head on. That's always good. Like playing a video game. It's actually a lot like playing a video game, which is one of the reasons why I like playing video games so much. You know, it helps with the hand-eye coordination. You know, a lot of racers, I'm not calling myself a racer, but I'm just saying a lot of racers do play video games to improve their hand-eye. You can fit, come on, there's a huge gap there. There you go, buddy. See, this is a designated motorcycle parking spot. See the motorcycle on the ground? Well, you get a truck like this, it parks in front of it. The whole point of the designated motorcycle stopping point is for the motorcycles to lane split to go to the very front and have an area for them to park at the very front. But then you get a truck who stops in the motorcycle spot, and then he moves in front of it to get off of it, which defeats the whole purpose, because now, even if you park in the motorcycle spot, you're still behind a car. If you're going to stop if the car is stopped in the motorcycle spot, you might as well just stop there, because the bikes are still going to go around them. So how far did I just get away from the rest of the traffic? About a block. Which is good for safety reasons as well, you know. If you're at a red light, you're with a huge group of traffic. So as soon as the light goes green, you gun it ahead, and look, all around me, there's no cars, so it's pretty safe. If I was doing the speed limit or below the speed limit, which is the normal speed for people to ride here, I'd still be way back there somewhere in the middle of a big shitload